Peace, family. What's happening, beautiful people across the world? It is your brother Brian Ni Akoboidoku, also known as Melanin Rich, and you are back, tuned in with the Uplifted Being Show, and this is our 100th episode, family. Hey, let me reload it. Hey, we still here putting it down, and it's a beautiful feeling, family, to have you rocking with us. I just want to start off by saying we love you, we appreciate you, and we are grateful for you and this journey we've embarked on together. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm Brian Niako Boydaku. Big shout out to Brother Dwayne. We got Sister Angela in the building.
Hey, hey, hey.
And she's going to let you know what this show's about and let you know who she be.
Thank you, Brother Nee. So, yes, Sister Angela Mills in the building, also known as Now Melanin, hailing from London in England in the UK. Welcome, family, to another episode of The Uplifted Being. Oh my goodness, we're keeping it 100 on the 100th episode. And yes, Brother Dwayne is with us in spirit, handling King business. So he's here, but not here, if you get what I mean. And so, if you are joining us on this special 100th episode, and it happens to be your very first time on the show, we want to send you a humongous, uplifted, loving, light, warm, embracing welcome to the show. We are all about everything and anything that reminds you, not tells you or teaches you, that reminds you of the powerful creator that you are. I said it. The powerful creator that you are. That you are. That each and every one of us is. And so, thank you for being here. We love you. We are you. Kick back, sit back, relax, and just vibe with us. This episode is a very free-flowing episode. Being our 100th one, we just wanted to reflect and review with the family, looking a little back over the journey that we have been on, I guess, for this the first 100 episodes that we've recorded, and having you come along with us. Ain't that right, Brother Melanin Rich?
That's right. So, we got a very special topic. And being that this is episode 100, the name of this show is Keeping It 100 with Self.
Ooh, keeping it 100 with self. Let that one marinate.
Because sometimes you gotta reflect on your experience in order to really keep it 100 with yourself. Because in the moment, there's a lot going on. Some people are quicker at processing information, and some of us gotta take some time to, review. I think all of us do, to an extent.
Absolutely. I would agree with that. We definitely all do have to review at some stage, because life sure can be hectic. It can move pretty fast. And even when it's not so fast, and maybe we do slow down, we can just be in a space where we kind of numb, like we're tuned out. So we're not even in a place where we can really reflect. But it's important to reflect, because that's the only way we can appreciate the journey that we are on and the things that we have come through that perhaps at the time we didn't even know that we'd make it. You feel me?
Yeah. You got that feeling like it's over. I'm gonna die.
Literally, I can remember times as like, please just give me a break. Like, can I please make it to the next day?
I remember times. There was one time I had pneumonia. I didn't know what the hell I had. I never caught pneumonia ever prior to this.
Okay.
And the pain I was in and trying to eat and nothing was going down and just the pain, I was like, listen, I'm ready to go right now. You can take me right now. I'm like, I'm ready. But
Wow.
I basically got took to the hospital and got well, but I was
Yeah,
ready to check out.
yeah, sure. And I wonder if this is true for everybody. I mean, you would hope not, but there definitely can be. I'm sure we've had moments where, at least to us, it feels like, oh my goodness, I'm never gonna get out of this situation. Like, how am I gonna get out of this situation? Be it money, where am I gonna get the money from to, I don't know, feed my children, feed myself, look after my parents, look at,
To furnish
where,
this, that.
yeah, debts, and more debts. You know, um, how I'm sure people can relate to this one. It's like, how or when will I ever get over this breakup?
Never.
Like, will this pain ever go away? Like, ever, ever, ever.
Never.
And the annoying thing can be sometimes, I don't know if family can relate. Like, you can be in that situation, you're just thinking, damn, I didn't even like the person that much. Why is it that I'm so I'm so hung up on this person? Like, it gets to a point where it's like an annoyance, to feel so down. Does that make sense?
It does, 100%.
Oh boy.
We get used to, patterns and habits, and once you get comfortable, change becomes a difficult thing.
For sure, for sure. Comfort, man. Sometimes I just think we got sold a raw deal with that, you know, being I don't know if it's encouraged, but the idea of comfort, like everybody likes to be comfortable, and they talk about creature comforts and maybe your home surroundings or whatever, you like to feel all nice and cozy and stuff. But had they told us at the beginning that, okay, yeah, you could be comfortable, but ain't much gonna happen in that your comfort zone and feeling all nice and cozy and everything. If you want to shoot for the stars, if you're going for anything big to make any like serious impact or do some real work, it's like that comfort ain't gonna help you. I would like to have known that like some decades back.
Hmm. I mean, I totally feel you and agree. I'm comfortable, but I'm basically just comfortable in my skin. As far as being comfortable in this world and being comfortable with my situation and all that stuff there,
Mhm.
I prefer the discomfort. That's kind of like, for a lot of us, that's a motivating factor.
Yeah, I can relate, I guess. There are times where I feel comfortable in my skin, and then there are also other times where you just think, like when you've just found out something else new about yourself, you know, like literally just today, I think I was having a conversation with a close family member, and she was just saying how basically um, I take people for granted, and that knocked me for six because I cannot stand it when people take other people for granted, and then that's what they're telling me that I do. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. How? So I'm asking the details, right? Because I'm like, no, no, let me check that this is what's really happening. And then she's telling me, I'm like, oh man, it does not feel good. Like, it really does not feel good to have that kind of stuff reflected back to you. But you need to know, you need to be able to, like you said, keep it 100. We've all got stuff that we do that half the time we don't even know that we're doing, and it ain't cool. So we need to be able to be humble to receive that when somebody shares that with us, because otherwise we're just running around doing the same old stuff, not knowing that we have some, messed up behavior, but perhaps acting like, everything is cozy and rosy and we got it all going on, when that ain't the case.
Yeah, I mean, every single thing that we do impacts others.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. How does it impact others? That's up to you to do your own assessment on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the power. It's just the power of the world that we're living in, and the power of nature, and the power of this collective energy and collective spirit, and the oneness.
Mm-hmm.
That binds all things and all people.
Yep.
So, yeah, you have been taking advantage of me.
Don't even try it. Don't even try it.
Use me, but don't abuse me.
You may be thousands of miles, I don't even know, over there, but it's like, no, I'll still find a way to, deal with you. No, I'm kidding. It's all love. It's all love in the Trinity, the duality. We're all good, So it reminds me, like, where did we start? Episode 1, answering your calling. Woo! That was a good. I think that was a good episode to open up with. When you're talking about keeping it 100, it's like, well, first you have to find out what the 100 is before you can keep it 100. If you know what I mean.
So, what is the 100? What does it mean to keep it 100? Keep it a hundo.
Hundo. Keep it hundo. Like, keep it real. Be open and honest with yourself. Like I just shared, it's like there's some stuff about us that it's really hard. It's really difficult to hear, because we are all out here, I'm assuming, thinking that or believing that we're doing our best and, we are upstanding, righteous citizens of Mother Earth, and we have dysfunctional behavior that not all of which that we haven't seen yet. So when that stuff comes up, you got to at least be open to, hearing that perhaps the things that we are doing may not be so cool with some people,
But then again, you can't make everybody happy.
This too is true. This too is very true. And we're not here to make everybody happy. That's not as much as, people call for world peace and everything. Like, I personally don't believe that it's possible for everybody to be happy. I am a recovering people pleaser, egoically anyway. It's like, it's not possible to make everybody happy. And the thing is, if by some miracle, the only word I can think of is miracle, every single person around you is happy, I would have to question, I'll have to ask the question, it's like, but are you happy? Because, you may be sacrificing a lot to keep everybody else happy at your own expense.
I don't try to keep nobody happy.
Man, there's got to be some balance, surely.
I mean, I do my best to, have good energy or, so-called balanced energy.
Yeah.
I do my best to be agreeable, but at the same time, can't agree with everybody. And then happiness comes from within. Like, you want to see your children happy, but at the end of the day, you can do certain things that kind of boost their morale,
Mm-hmm.
But really, how do you make people happy?
You don't. I love that you said that. You don't make people happy. And they sell us that one as well. You don't make people happy. You don't make people sad. You may say something that encourages them, or that, triggers certain thoughts, in their mind. And then those thoughts make them feel a certain way. But, you don't physically make somebody feel a certain way. That's on us. We have to take responsibility for how we don't have to do anything. But I would say it's good when we can take responsibility for how we feel around people or around situations. Because when we do that, if we don't like something, then we can change it. If it's the other person that is making you do this, feel this, or whatever, then that means that person has the power. And it's not actually true.
You remember that song?
Which song?
I got the power.
Yeah. Bad tune. We all have the power. That's why we are powerful creators. And last episode or maybe the episode. No, I think it was the last episode.
Are you needy?
What's in that one?
Yes, that was 99.
Yes. Okay. So it was a conversation that y'all haven't had the privilege of hearing yet. We were talking about, the fact that we're all powerful, but it's like, where is that power going? Is that power being exercised by our higher self, or is it being exercised by our ego, our lower self? So there's power. You don't really lose power. It's just like energy. It just transforms. It goes somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Powerful.
So story time.
Ooh, I'm ready. I'm listening.
Oh. You putting the story on me?
Yes, I am.
Keeping it 100 with myself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've been on this journey with the podcast for about 2 years now.
Hey.
We started recording in September 2 years ago. We didn't publish until December.
That's right. Yeah.
And it's been a journey. It's been exciting. It's been thought-provoking.
Challenging
At times,
Uplifting.
That very, very uplifting. And I don't know, man. I want to share some, but I don't really know what to share. My life is open book, man. It's open book. I've shared so much on this show, things I didn't think I would ever tell anybody.
Isn't that beautiful, though? And I love that. So when we say that, we love you, we are you, it's like literally, that's why we feel so free to just share so openly, so personally about our lives. It's cool.
Wow. The elephant in the room is real, family. Keep it 100. The elephant in the room is real.
Oh my goodness. It's real. Little, but real. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's this platform has been, as much as it's been wonderful to share everything that we've shared, theoretically and practically, but literally, for me personally, the platform is like it's like home, it's like therapy, it's healing, because the things that we learn, like you tell a story or you hear a story one time, and so you've got the gist of it, and then the next time you tell the story, you hear the story, you pick up something else. It's like almost the same. Like when you are sharing a personal experience with somebody or people, like you've lived the thing, right? You've embodied it. But then when you're telling or sharing the story, I don't know if it happens to you, but sometimes when I'm speaking, I'm thinking, I didn't think about this like that the last time. Do you know what I mean? It's like picking up new insights, new awarenesses about things that have happened. So that's a privilege. So we're privileged. We're honored to be here sharing about us and trusting that there are family, listeners, audience out there that can relate, because as much as we are unique, we're also all connected. There's no separation. So what we feel, others feel out there. You know, you really are not. You really are not alone. So it's cool from that perspective.